everybody? Welcome back to IGN's E3 Live Show 2014 from the show floor. And look who comes crawling back. How you doing, Arthur?
I'm good, thanks, Greg.
You're here, of course, to show Lego Batman 3 after falling for the siren song of Marvel. Oh, we'll talk about Captain America. Now you're back in the best comic book universe that ever existed. Let's see it. What are we doing?
What we've got here is it's actually level 3 in the game.
Oh, wow. Spoilers.
Well, no, not really. Not really. So, because this game's all about being new. Doing new stuff that we've not seen in Lego Batman.
Yeah.
So, you played Lego Batman 2.
I did.
Right
I
at the end.
platinumed it, no big deal.
Right at the end, Brainiac turns up and he's
yeah.
like, okay. He's found what he's looking for, Green Lantern's power.
Yeah.
So this is actually a continuation of that story.
Gotcha.
So he comes a little bit after this, but at the minute, Batman and Robin have just been called to the Watchtower because the Legion of Doom have taken the Watchtower over.
Oh, no.
So Joker, Lex, Cheetah, Firefly, Grundy, Croc, they've all gone up there with the Slideways teleport. Batman and Robin can't go up there because Manhunter's up there stranded and he's just shut everything down. So they have to build a bat rocket. Because obviously Batman's got something for
Batman's got something for everything. Usually it's on his belt at any given moment, and he's fine.
Yeah, absolutely. This level will play through that, and as we're chatting, you'll see where we're going with it. So this bit here is all about reconstructing the bat rocket, but it's all about new suits. So you remember the suit signals, where you go and you flip-flop Batman, Robin, So we've done away with those.
Yay!
To make it slicker. So you've now got like this suit wheel. So you can very quickly switch between the suits for Batman, Robin, Joker, Lex, and Cyborg. They're all suit characters.
Okay.
And then each of those have got one or two suits that we've had like previously, almost like a favorite, fan favorite. And then we've also got new suits. So like Robin has got like Toy Wonder. So he can bring out Toy Wonder to do some crazy stuff for him. He's also got a suit we'll see in a minute, which is an illumination suit. So it turns him into a human light bulb, basically.
Okay.
So he can light up dark areas.
Useful.
It can be useful, we've got Batman who's got a space suit. So that's all new, because he's one of the guys that obviously can't breathe in space. We're going to space, Batman needs a space suit. So we'll see that in a minute as well. But it's all about characters. You've played Batman 1, you've played Batman 2 in the Lego series. This one has got over 150 DC characters.
Damn.
So we've gone...
How many were in the last one?
I think there was about 50.
Oh, wow, okay.
Okay, so this is all about bigger sort of exploration of the DC universe. So we've gone out into the depths of the comic books and scoured for everything. But we're going to the Lantern worlds.
Superboy, Con-El has to be in this game. You have no excuse now to only put him in the DS version.
Actually, yeah. So, the game's Twitter account, which is at Lego Batman Game, if they hit a certain number of followers, they were going to let's reveal a character. So, just for you, because we know you love Superboy, he will be in the game.
Yeah, all right. The demo's over. E3's done. Everybody close it down.
Hometown,
the most important news has been found.
So that's obviously very exciting. I knew you'd want him in.
Yeah, you know
and
that.
if he wasn't going to go in, then I couldn't come and see you ever again.
No, you couldn't. You'd never be able to. I wouldn't let you back in the country. You wouldn't be allowed to show your face around here.
It's hard enough getting in as it is without that. So he's going to be in there. He's also going to be voiced by the great and the good Mr. Scott Porter.
No way, really?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Big fan of the Lego games.
Yeah,
and he
Scott
was
Porter's awesome.
Yeah, so we've got him voicing not only Superboy, but also Aquaman.
Okay.
And it's so funny.
Yeah,
it's really, really funny. So at some point down the line, we will obviously show that in the game. It's incredible, but you look at this. You've got Solomon Grundy.
Yeah, the giant Lego characters are making their debut now in the DC game. After you tried it out in that Marvel side project, your mistake. It's no big deal. I understand.
So you can see we've got some great characters in here. Sam can probably have a quick whiz through them before we go off and get into exploring space. We've got Batmite, who's a crazy little guy. And he was one that we felt we kind of had to put him in there. We've also got, and this is great because as a DC fan, this will trigger some little indicators for you of where we might go with the character roster. In this one, not only do you get the Justice League nice and early, right after Brainiac turns up, you get to play partnerships like Wonder Woman with Flash, with Grundy, going out to one of the Lantern worlds.
Nice.
So going to explore Akara, for example. This game is all about getting away
out
from
of Gotham.
Yeah,
But then do you
we've
still
done
have the
that.
hub city? And like, do you still have a hub somewhere?
We do.
Okay.
But we've left Gotham behind, and so what we're going to let you do is you can.
Oh, this little duck is don't get out of there.
Yeah, this could be a problem if you like ducks.
No, it won't be. It'll be fine. You guys want to kill a duck?
No.
No.
We obviously take care of our animals, but no, we've got a problem there. So but you like wings, right?
I love wings.
Okay, yeah. So
That
that's
works
just
for me.
you. So yeah, when we go out into the wilds, we're going to let you explore the Batcave as part of the hub, the Watchtower, the Hall of Doom, which
Okay.
I'm super excited
That's
about.
really cool, yeah.
The Hall of Justice, but as well, go out to explore the Lantern Worlds. So you're going to be able to go and revisit all of these places, and that's where you'll see some of the crazy, side quests and gold brick missions and races and
Yeah.
vehicle unlocks and the stuff that people love doing. It's going to be in there, just not in Gotham. It's going to be in different places.
Okay.
Because we wanted this to all be all about new stuff. We don't want people to go, well, hold on, what is it that's new about Lego Batman 3? Well, yeah, loads of characters for starters, but also loads of new stuff.
Whoa, time out. You guys just made Firefly actually intimidating. That's a tough thing to pull off, but you did it right there in one cutscene. That's pretty good.
But it's one of those things where how can you defeat Martian Manhunter? Where's fire?
Yeah.
So Q, let's get Firefly in there
Yeah.
and help out. So, but yeah, this game is for us it's like let's do something that makes people go, yeah, Lego Batman 3 is going to be like the ultimate superhero game for the family this year. We really want to play this game, and it's it's space.
It's in space, which
Batman in
everybody
space.
loves. Yeah,
Yeah.
it has to do it. Here's my question, as
Okay.
a DC Comics nerd.
Okay.
How are you deciding when to do new 52 stuff or to go with like classic prefix? Because obviously Superman here, he has the new outfit on,
Yep.
but you're still using the old Batman logo, and Robin's still here, and it's an interesting pie you're making.
Yeah. Well, the great thing about Lego, what Lego allows us to do, is kind of pick and mix.
Yeah.
So we feature like new 52 characters, but at the same time, if we think that one of the classic characters looks better,
Yeah.
we're allowed to put that one in instead.
Interesting.
So there are some characters that are much better now, but there are some that people are like, yeah, I really like that old one.
Right. For Batman especially, right? You've had how many games with him? Like, people are used to what he looks like and does his thing.
And obviously he appeared in the Lego movie
Yeah.
as well. So, with Batman we're allowed, a little bit of flexibility in there.
All right, good.
But again, some of his suits, they're brand new and shiny.
Did you guys just rip off Resogun when I wasn't looking? That's awesome.
Well, what we always try and do is do something different with the vehicle levels.
Yeah.
So because we're going to be going to planets, we were like, well, what should we do? What should we do with the vehicle stuff? And it's like, I'm getting on a bit now. I grew up with the 80s 2D shooters.
Oh.
So for me, it's like, let's do something like that. We've not done that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
here, obviously, you've got Batman and Robin in the vehicles, but in free play, you could be flying around as Green Lantern, or
Okay,
Manhunter,
okay.
or Superman, or Wonder Woman in the Invisible Jet, or whatever it might be, in free play. But as well as that, later on in the game, you'll be doing this around planets. You'll be doing this around some crazy stuff that's by the planets that you happen to come across.
Sure.
And it's just a bit of a mix-up. You know what it's like when you play a Lego game? It's
Yeah.
like, I'm cool and platforming, and then it's like, well, now I'm doing
Yeah,
something
here's
else.
something brand new that I gotta go learn how
And
to do.
it keeps your attention because, not only have you got that hook of picking up studs, but it's like, what am I going to see next? Who am I going to see next?
Yeah.
Where am I going next? And that's what Lego Batman 3 is all about.
How do you guys keep doing this though? It seems like every time I talk to you, this is the ultimate Lego game. We've done this amazing, and then you come back and like, I gotta imagine they're like, oh yeah, make another one of those. And you're like, oh, what do I do next? I don't even know.
But it's one of those. It's just, obviously, if I don't say this, I'll be in trouble. The guys back at TT are all mega passionate,
Yeah.
mega talented, and they make it far, far easier. But when you've got a brand like this, how can you not be excited?
Yeah.
You do one thing, and then it's like, well, hold on, we haven't gone there, or we haven't explored this, or we haven't done that, or the other. And it's so much fun just doing something different each time. And I never, ever bore of flying up as Superman and hearing that classic tune.
Oh yeah.
It's awesome. Everything about it is brilliant. I won't break into everything is awesome.
Everything is a
I'm not singing that this early. I was singing far too much last night. So
Yeah,
anyway,
sure.
But this kind of thing is just a lot of fun. with all of this stuff, there's voices going on in the background. You know, Joker's again. You know, he's always having a little bit of a dig at Batman at this stage of the story, and it's just fun and atmospheric. And we like doing different stuff. You know, going into space just gives us almost free reign to do whatever we want. And it's what you know the DC guys working with the DC guys is just epic. You know, because they're just like, you want to do what? Yeah. Cool.
Really? They're like that involved. Jeff Johns is like just rubber stamping everything, saying it's fine?
No, because you know they want this game to be the best game we've ever done.
Yeah.
You know, they want our game to be better than anything we've ever done before.
Sure.
So, and that's why we get allowed to do what we want, really. And they just embrace it. They embrace it, but then they throw a load of suggestions our way.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Like, well, if you're going to do that, you need to add this and this and this and this, and that's what makes it cool. And that's, you know, when you end up with characters like Batmite in there, you know where we're going with this game. So, but yeah, there's so many characters, but they're all wickedly cool. Something we'll see in a minute as well, because when we sort of Joker's fired basically a Jack-in-the-Box missile, and you know, you're going to deal with that. When we get past that, we're going to go and land on the Watchtower. At that point, you'll be able to see some of the cool stuff that Cyborg does, some of the cool stuff that Flash does, because it's all about characterization.
Right.
Yeah.
Making them different, right? You want everybody to have a different feel and have a purpose.
Yeah. Yeah, because we want each of those characters to be, you know, especially someone like you, big DC fanboy. If that character doesn't do what it's meant to do, well,
you're going to hear about it on Twitter, sir.
Yeah, exactly. So we want you guys, you know, to make sure that when you're playing, it's like, well, this character should. Okay, cool. I'm happy with that. They've done that. I'll let them be. We won't give them too much stick. So it's just a load of fun. And back at the office, it's a case of let's add this character, and we'll just keep going. We'll just keep adding stuff right until they tell us we can't add anything else.
All right, guys, you got to ship this game.
Yeah.
Stop putting more people in it.
Yeah, that's usually when they just go, right, can you go home now, Arthur? And you know, we'll tidy up after you. So it's cool. So yeah, we're going to land on the Watchtower. This is obviously, you know, again, it just kind of exposes a bit more of the story, what we're doing. And this is that classic sort of thing that we showed in Lego Batman 2, where, you know, Robin's like this sort of big fanboy of Superman, and Batman's like, really, you know, come on, do this every single time. A spacesuit is awesome. It's cool, and that, you know, when that toy comes out, I'm so having that. It's really, really cool. So yeah, you know, Superman's doing the whole, I'll save everything, you just do whatever you're going to do, Batman. So yeah, we've got Wonder Woman in her invisible jet.
Right. As
ever. Yeah, we need another one because we're going to squish everybody in there. These guys are just like having a ball, having some cake. Lego cake is always good. But yeah, when we land on the Watchtower, this is another sort of new gameplay sort of mix we've put in there, because we're trying to do new everything. We've got virtual reality missions we've seen before. There's loads of those. You hack into the back computer, run around as two little sort of like virtual guys and do loads of weird stuff. So here we've got this sort of like open.
Dang, that's a lot of cyborg suits.
Yeah. And, you know, so...
Stealth washing machine?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, nobody's going to think that washing machine bouncing around Cyborg, right?
Yeah, it's unbalanced.
Yeah, and he can transform into, like, a big thick Cyborg. So he's far, far cooler now.
Yeah.
You know, if you remember, he was in Lego Batman 2, so
he had one laser eye, and that was, like, his thing.
So, you know, again, you know, we'll just develop that and put loads more personality and characterization into him. But yeah, we've got this whole kind of like gravity feel going on. Try and make everyone feel just a little bit like, whoa, feeling a little bit of vertigo down here. And again, you know, Firefly's cool with the flames and everything. But this is just mixing it up. So we thought we'd play around with gravity, and then, you know, again, later on in the game, we'll reintroduce this kind of stuff. It's fast now, right?
Yeah.
Like, super fast now. And it's a whole lot of fun playing as Flash. Not so good when you're near the platform edges. You know, you might want to be someone else then.
Yeah.
He proves tricky. And yeah, we've got Croc, who's really cool. And again, the artists back at the office have kind of taken it a step forward. So you've got like proper like
jaw,
movable,
I saw that.
articulated jaws. Oh,
I'm going to toss out there Doomsday. You should think about him. I know you can't announce anything, just let you know he's a big cool guy.
We'll consider that.
All right, thank you. Just put it under consideration. Give me a producer credit, and I think it'll all be the way.
Executive producer, right?
Yeah,
okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, we'll look into that one, right? But yeah, the whole thing is this personality. It's something I am a big fan of. Because,
Oh, yeah.
We already know. Like, we love the fact that people like engage with us on social media, but with this one, it's just crazy. It's not like one character that people want. It's like all these characters coming out of the woodwork.
Yeah.
I want this guy, I want this guy, I want this guy, I want this guy, and then we're like back at the office like scratching heads going, okay.
I guess we can make that happen.
Let's
or at least try to
cross-reference
figure
our
it out.
character
I don't
roster,
know.
what is, what isn't. But that's what it's all about. It's all about fun. You know the Lego games.
Yeah.
It is really all about fun. And again, Lego Batman 3 is going to be out, on all consoles. PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, Xbox One, Xbox 360, Wii U, PC, Mac, 3DS, PS.
'Cause you don't like anything being easy. You like to make it as complicated as possible on yourself.
Don't tell anyone, but I don't have to do any of that stuff.
You don't have to worry about switching the X buttons to Y buttons.
No, I sit there and I just think that there's a button that they press and it just goes out onto all this stuff. But there's this whole floor in the office of like really clever guys who do really clever stuff.
Really clever guys at the end of their
and
robe
girls.
ringing.
We've got some really clever
oh yeah,
girls
of course,
as well.
of course.
So,
yeah.
these and they just make it happen. They make it that easy.
Yeah.
Because listen, maths isn't my forte. So just
Who
in
is?
case.
Math sucks. It's no fun.
But you can count wings, right?
No. So, how long can you keep this up? Making Lego games. Is there ever an end? I mean, you're into space now.
Yeah.
So I guess there's always new planets. But it seems like you guys are just getting. You think back to the original Lego games, right?
Yeah.
And where you guys are now, where you're telling your own stories and they're voiced and this and there's 150 characters and you're like, it's mind-boggling. I mean, is there a ceiling on this? Do you think, or can it just be iterated on forever?
I think really, all the time that we're engaged and having fun making them,
Yeah.
then that's going to make the games great, which is going to mean that people are going to play them and love them. But like you say, you go all the way back, 2005, I think. In that time, I think it's over 100 million Lego games have been sold.
Yeah.
And people love it. People love our games. We love what we do. Why can't we just keep going?
Yeah.
It's. We come back to the table. I was ecstatic when I got told we're going to go back. And I worked in Lego Batman 1, worked in Lego Batman 2. Coming back and it's like, you know what? I'm so stoked.
Yeah.
Because there's a load of stuff that it was like what we could have done. And now that the hardware's getting so powerful, there's so much Lego on screen compared to the early ones. The early ones are great, but like you say, the advancements, the detail in the characters, the amount of animations we can have now, the amount of interactions, the number of game mechanics in this is ridiculous. Because we have to go through, when we're planning and doing all the boring bit of design stuff.
Right.
Writing spreadsheets and all that stuff. And you're going through and you're like, what? And then you get to the creative side, which is that's far cooler. But these games are, I love working on Lego games. It's like, pretty much everyone in the office does. I've been at TC 15 years. I still love it. Every day, go in the office, lovely. I absolutely.
I bet having all the toys around helps.
Yeah, it's kind of that. I think that's the swayer.
Yeah.
It's just like Lego. But the play sets are inspirational, and that inspires us to keep going. Making weird stuff out of Lego is awesome.
Yeah.
And that's why we do stuff. That
The light bulb
Robin's
suit.
illumination suit. I love it. You've got he's got his magnet suit, and all the suits have had a facelift.
Yeah.
The character artists aren't happy to just this is a tracksuit. That's been sort of brought back from Lego Batman 1, but it gets a big polish up. So even though it's a fan favorite suit, it gets a buff up. Whereas the new suits, they didn't want to just stick to what we had. They had to rebuild everything.
I just thought, okay, so you got the new 52 bat suit in there. Just switch to one. Nice job. All right. All right. I like everything I'm seeing. Of course, that's not a surprise. DC Comics are the best comics around. So clearly, Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham is going to be the best Lego game around. Also, you're stealing Beyond, but that I'll let you have too. David Cage took it away from me as well. Arthur, when's it come out?
The game is out fall. There's an exact date, but we are bang on track to deliver an epic game. This is going to be the ultimate superhero game of 2014 for the whole family.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming by.
Thanks, Greg.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming by, but don't go anywhere. IGN's live stream from the E3 show floor isn't going anywhere. So sit right there, get ready for the next demo, and learn how to be hunted.